Hey everybody, Captain Algebra here. I'm doing my second video game pickups video. It's been about a month since my last one. I don't have as much as last time, but I got some pretty cool stuff. At least, I think so. So I thought I'd share it with everybody. So we'll start. Most of these came from my local game store. I go in there about once a week, just pick up random things unless there's something I really want. First one is an Xbox 360 game. I don't buy a ton of this later generation stuff. I prefer retro games. But this was a game that I played a bunch with my buddy and his fiance before they had moved back to Michigan, and it was just fun. I'd never played the other games in the series, so I just I picked it up. It was a lot of fun, so I thought I saw it for I think it was $5 at Goodwill, so figured I'd pick it up. It is Diablo 3. Like I said, I've never played the other Diablos, but this one was a lot of fun. I could jump right in. I figured out what to do. It wasn't that difficult. It was just kind of a fun game to play with my buddy and his fiance. Next one is a 64 game, and it's Kirby 64, Crystal Shards. It was a game that I'd put on my Video Games Monthly wish list. I've been looking for it. I just really like the Kirby games. Played a little bit. It's not that difficult. It's a kind of a weird game. It's 64, so it's 3D, but it's kind of like a 2D platformer type game. You're just on this path, and you gotta stay on that path, can't really deviate from it, but still, it's a Kirby game. It's kind of fun, so not bad there. Next, when I was in St. Paul, I think I mentioned it in my last Video Games Monthly box, visiting a buddy. We were going through his old video games, and he actually had a double of X-Men for the Sega Genesis. I had X-Men 2, but not this one, so he gave it to me free of charge, so that's pretty cool. I love comic book games. I love X-Men, so that's fun to add to the collection. Next is a PlayStation 2 game, and it is Friends, the one with all the trivia. So the reason I got this is, number one, love Friends. It's probably one of my favorite shows of all time. And second, it's sealed in the box. It's not going to stay sealed. My wife and I are actually going through and watching all the seasons right now. She's never seen all of Friends. And so once we get done with that, we'll go back and play the game. I'll probably beat her pretty easily, but it's fun. See, next, got some Super Nintendo games. First one, Primal Rage. Just played this as a kid on my uncle had it. It's just a fun fighting game. It's pretty easy, not a lot to it. It's a very quick game, doesn't take a lot to get through it, but it's kind of fun, in your same vein as your Mortal Kombats and stuff. And then next would be Star Fox. I had never played the Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. I'd played only the one for 64, but I loved that one. And I saw it in my local game store, and I had to pick it up. Haven't played it a ton, but I enjoyed it, the little bit that I have played it. And then now, the NES games. The first two I actually picked up today. Just got back from the game store. First one was Popeye, the arcade series one. I played Popeye on the Atari 2600 all the time with my at some of my relatives. And I don't know, it was just kind of a fun game. So I saw this, it was pretty cheap. Might as well add it. And then next one would be Willow. I don't see it a ton. I loved the movie. Like I said, I don't see it a ton when I go to the game stores and stuff. So I saw it. It's in very nice condition. The label's almost perfect. I know it's an RPG. I'm not a huge fan of RPGs, but I'm trying to grow my collection. So, I'll get almost anything right now. And like I said, I love the movie, so I thought game can't be too bad. And I know on IGN they did a top 100 list, and I think it was 89. The guy just loved Willow, so I thought I'd give it a chance. Next one I'd seen in a lot of people's Video Games Monthly boxes. I didn't even know the game existed, and then I saw it. I was like, well, I have to get this game. And it's Double Dare. Loved this show growing up. Wished I could be on it. It was just a really cool show, so I just thought, if there's a game, might as well get it. I don't even care if it's a bad game or not, but it's actually a lot of fun. So I'm glad I picked it up. And then the last one is probably my favorite out of all of these. It's a baseball game. I'm not a huge sports game fan, especially baseball, but it was the baseball game I played all the time as a kid with my brother, and it was just so much fun. And I found it complete in box, and that is RBI Baseball. This box is almost mint. It's got the instruction manual, it's got the sleeve, it's got everything. There it is. Label's perfect. Cartridge is really nice. Manual is absolutely perfect. So I got it for I think $7. So I was like, yeah. love this baseball game. If I find a complete box, I'm going to pick it up. So that's my last month of pickups. Trying to do this probably about once a month. Maybe I'll do it every couple weeks. It just depends how much we get. I know with summer hitting, garage sales going to be opening up more. Hopefully I can find some more stuff and have some more videos. But hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know about any of these games. If they're fun or not. I haven't played haven't played them too much. But thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Captain Algebra signing off.